My name is Rob Dickins, and for 4 decades I was at Warner Music in the UK. I started in music publishing and was managing director by the time I was 24, and vice president of the world by the time I was 29, and then I took over Warner UK when I was 33, back in the early 80s. And the artists I was working with in publishing have been Vangelis, the Sex Pistols, Madness, Whitesnake, Prince, Chic, Joni Mitchell, and Neil Young.
She stays up late, yeah, doing her hair. She put them high heels
and in records, my first signing was Howard Jones, but I also discovered and A&R'd Enya, and bought the contracts of Simply Red, the Smiths, the Pogues, and I've A&R'd artists like Rod Stewart, and probably most famously I made the Cher record Believe. I was always a frustrated A&R person, so I wanted to sign acts, I wanted to be in the studio with acts, I wanted to produce. I would commit not just running the business, but also the creative side as well. The creative side was what got me up in the morning. I adore the creative process and just happen to be good at the business side. The industry has changed so much, particularly in the delivery. So delivery has changed, marketing has changed, everything has changed except making the music. But it all comes down to the singer and the song. That is the essence of the music. The real gift of creativity is working with musicians. The song's origination, the way the singer performs it, the way the arranger arranges it, the way the producer produces it, that hasn't changed. The means of production have changed, but the skills remain the same as they did in the 1950s. Our movements, I mean, I've been through prog rock and glam rock and punk and disco, and I've been through all the movements. And a lot of people just follow the leaders. So when something happens, oh, we need a punk band, oh, we need a Britpop band. And I always wanted to be either the leader or look somewhere else. I signed Enya in the days of Pearl Jam and Nirvana. So I'll take a risk to see if I can start something new. So it's always been in my nature, is either you're one of the first or you're somewhere else. When everyone's doing the same thing, look for something else. And sometimes you'll fail, but when you succeed really big. If you want to be in the music industry today, it's very, very difficult to get in. My advice to someone is find an artist, because if you find an artist that the music industry wants and you come with that artist, you either become a manager or they'll bring you in. Finding the artist is one of the things we do at Berklee. Say to students, go out and find an artist and present it to us as if we were the record company. So at Berklee, it's now the only place that we do that. What I love about Berklee is the atmosphere in the corridors, the creativity that is everywhere, and the fact that they bring in people like me, where I can teach theory, but I can tell stories. There's stories that illustrate the theory of A&R. Adding in extra visitors, I think they add in an extra element, gives a more coloured picture of the world.
Night.